We
I'm
know
going on
Jordan.
I'm going on a 20-day detox, man.
And nigga, yes, used to be goddamn in Jordan. Daquan ain't Jordan.
For real, man.
We here. All right, we here. Yeah, it's connected. It's connected. We here, Brody. Oh, yeah. On the phone for me.
Wanna be known, wanna be
Nah,
known.
yo. Nah, what, bro, why this man gonna put in the chat talking about something? Yo, $1,000 for a seat, Brody. That's a lot of bread.
Yeah, buddy. I don't know what
That's a lot of
Jordan
money,
think.
bro.
Jordan think we all bachelors or something.
I'm about to
Bro.
wipe it down now.
Yo,
I'm about to wipe it
when
down.
he
The
was
biggest.
on.
That boy
Who
said,
y'all
"Let's
got?
go."
Who y'all got winning though? Who y'all got winning
Jordan.
the finals though? Who y'all got winning?
Man,
You
Mavericks
said
in
what?
6, Boston in 7.
Yeah, I kind of that.
I don't know. Dallas is good in game sevens. I think that's the last thing Boston want is to go game 7 with Dallas.
We need a solid answer.
Game seven with that.
It's hard to win at the Garden, bro. No
Yeah,
matter
them
which
niggas
way
be
you
cheating.
put it, it's hard to
Them
win
niggas
at
be
the
cheating
Garden.
them niggas do be cheating at the Garden. Them niggas racist there, bro.
At TD Garden and Boston.
Yeah, them niggas racist there, bro. Everybody say that shit. They say, but they be calling you niggas in there and shit. The white folk hair.
Nah.
Who the hell this is called?
Who
That's
calling
Leon.
this?
That's Leon.
That ain't nobody but Westbury, bro. I guarantee. I can guarantee.
No,
Let me see. Hold on. I picked up.
Westbury, no.
Yeah, it is Leon, light skin self.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
what's
Leon.
Man, just tell them to accept the invitation. Hey, Westbury, anytime you want to
Hey,
take us off
I'm gonna
mute,
call
let us know,
you.
man.
We recorded. I'm gonna call you on it, Widow.
What you say, Williams?
Anytime you want to take us off mute, let us know, man.
Nah, I told you we just gonna call. If you pick up, cool. If you don't, cool, bro.
My boy in there clanging and banging.
I told, bro. I just said if you pick up, cool.
Y'all
If
got me
you
on mute
don't,
now. I can't
cool,
hear
bro.
y'all.
You good, bro.
You ain't playing fitness
Nah,
for
it's
real.
regular, bro. That's how I know you don't pay attention. We done said that last year. We was like, yo, we just gonna call every week. If you pick up, cool. If you don't, cool. But we still got the set dates. Like we live right now, bro. It's
That
all
nigga
good.
Mike
Let's sit
Carter, he
here.
stopped getting them damn
Look,
8-hour massages.
that boy, look, that boy, it's all good, Brody. We hit you though.
Got ton of property.
Nah, he say busy type shit. Nah, so y'all said I don't know, bro. Y'all seen it? It's man. Y'all seen what else happened? Y'all seen the new music that dropped?
Hold on. So to answer that question, I feel like Boston is more of a complete team. I feel like Minnesota. I mean, I feel like with Dallas beating Minnesota the way they did, I feel like the only reason Dallas beat Minnesota is because Anthony Edwards challenged Kyrie. Because if you notice, Kyrie been kind of chill. I think Kyrie kind of needed that. Like he needed that little motivation to get him up. That motherfucker was dropping 30, 30, 20. It's like, God damn, like you know what I mean? He wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that early in the season. Like Boston, they ain't gonna really do all that talking. Like I feel like I told you, I think Boston soft. Like them niggas, they too pretty, bro. Pause. Like they don't I don't know.
What?
And they not gonna be able to guard Luka. They're not gonna be able to guard Luka. They might somebody might slow Kyrie down, but Luka they gonna have a problem with Luka. But the only thing is Luka like to take a game off. So I don't know.
So wait. So I got a question, right? This is a real question. So we talked about the MVP before. So you had Luka, Shea, Joker. Luka's the only one that made it to the finals. You had Shea, Joker, and Luka in there. He the only one that made it to the finals. You think the wrong person got MVP this year? Nah.
Nah, I think they need to revise how they do the MVP. I think they need to name the MVP after the finals, in my opinion.
You
I don't
saying
think
do
it
it
should.
after the finals?
That's what I think. I think they should do it after the finals. I think the regular season and the finals should be played apart because don't nobody want no MVP. You want MVP, and then you get swept the first round, or you lose the
After
second round.
that,
You know what I mean?
but I mean, that happened to
Like
Dirk. Dirk won MVP that year. He didn't go nowhere.
right. So I feel like the whole season should play a factor, not just regular season.
You saying the whole like playoffs and
Yeah,
all?
yeah.
Uh, because yeah, but then I don't know. That's kind of well, yeah. They used to do the award ceremony at the end of the season, but now they
Yeah.
started back to the regular, like in the midst or whatever.
But yeah, I feel like the right person. I mean, I feel like he won it. I don't think Luka should have won it. No, I don't think Luka should have won it. Even though Luka balling right now, I don't think he should have won MVP. Um, he definitely should have won Western Conference MVP for sure. But yeah, like because Luka, he carried them boys. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker started pulling from the logo.
He
Like
nah, he I don't
Luka's
I like
president, man.
I like what Luca did, bro. It's gonna be, man, it's gonna be something. So I got a
Luka,
question, right?
Luka played how the Timberwolves should have played. Luka played like he came into Game 5 like, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm gonna pull up from the logo. I ain't
So,
got nothing to lose.
but I got a question though, like real rap route shit, normal. What do you do now as the Timberwolves, bro? Do you move on from Carl Anthony Towns? Because
It's
they're
not.
going to be
I
over
don't.
the cap.
I don't
Keep
blame.
town shit, Robert. Go back.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't blame Towns, bro. Gobert, bro. That his defense, like that shit was mind blowing. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
So you
bro,
saying get Gobert up out of there?
bro, you can stop a lob, motherfucker. They had that bitch like Lob City. You can stop a lob, bro. It's called boxing out.
The man's is bums, man.
I'm talking about he giving away and ones of that. They jumping in the air for the lob. He pushing them. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck?
And hopefully this be the last year they give him defensive player of the year.
That shit was terrible, bro.
Yo,
You
why
how
y'all like that?
no, but listen, how are you the defensive player of the year and you the weak link on defense in every series? That's crazy. Like,
I could give him the one with the Nuggets now because I mean ain't too many people better than Joker, so you
Yeah,
give
he
him
was
yeah.
the
that
But
one.
weak
I'm
link
gonna
in this
say
one.
Joker kind of Chico, Brody.
Okay, you can get if you give him a pass on that, then who you can't give him a pass on this series
Oh,
because who in
well,
that bro? He had
oh,
Boy,
Lively
baby.
dunking over. Bro, they come on now.
Boy, got
oh,
Derek
Like, come
Lively
Lively.
on.
looking like goddamn.
I'm talking
Lively, bro,
about
it's
brother. This is a rookie.
Lively. The thing was, all right, and I looked at it and I said, and I looked at some of the highlights in some of the games. I said, because where I'm at, I can't watch the game. So I looked at some of the highlights in some posts of the game. And then I looked at a post where Kenyon Martin was like, yo, the way Derek Lively played, he plays like how I play. And I was like, and I looked at some of the highlights and I was like, yo, he kind of do remind me of old school Kenyon Martin, bro. And remember who played with Kenyon Martin? J Kidd. So he's setting him up perfectly, bro. Like no funny
Yeah.
shit.
I feel like Rudy Gobert, like he will leave his man. This nigga will leave his man to go help on defense and leave your man wide open when they got a lob. Like I don't really, nah, bro. And then on
So
top of
you
that,
so
why the fuck are you the center and getting 5 rebounds?
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro.
so
You
you
got
say
5 rebounds and nine fucking points. Your blocks ain't up there like that. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. No,
so
Like,
no,
you
no, no.
so you saying for the Minnesota Timberwolves, you saying what you would do is trade Rudy Gobert. Keep Towns, because one of them has to leave, bro, and they're gonna pay Towns. Towns is gonna hit that cap. So is they keep Towns or they keep Gobert or they
they got.
keep
I feel like they can keep Towns, bro. I would get rid of Gobert. Um, it's all about who you would get rid of him for, though. Like, I would get rid of Gobert, though. Like, yeah, bro. It's just that's insane to me. I feel like he doesn't. The center position, bro. Like, bro, you can't score. You can't score 20 points, nigga. Look at your contract.
He's getting
Like,
paid.
I don't know, bro.
Out of the 15 highest players getting paid, he's the last one.
Bro, 9 points. Bro, he didn't have not one game with a. I don't think that nigga had a 20-point game this whole postseason.
But he's not really like a scorer.
So why are you getting paid that much money?
For his defense, he's a defensive.
How was his defense? How was his defense in the playoffs?
Wasn't good. Wasn't.
I wouldn't break them up. But I think the coach should have made better adjustments. I think Naj Reed should have came in, should have ended most of them games. There's no reason why Rudy Gobert should have been on Luka Doncic in game one. That's what fucked it up right there. Luka Doncic, Rudy Gobert should not have been on Luka. He should not have been on him. I'll take my chances. Yeah, for sure. I'll take my chances of leaving somebody open than goddamn putting Rudy Gobert out there on Luka.
So you said Jaden McDaniels, because I think Will I said it, that Jaden McDaniels should have played the top of the screen instead of falling back for the switch. But I think they played that switch because I guess they wanted Luka to Hail Mary the shot because he does have a high bar.
But think about it. Even if, let's say he set that screen, if they would have doubled, Buddy would have rolled to the rim. So that's 2 points instead of the 3 points to beat you for the game.
That's what I was saying. I was saying you just got to look at the circumstances that they were already up in the series. They're going for the win. They're not looking to tie it.
Right.
Thinking that we're trying to be winning that. They wanted to win, so
they wanted that shit.
I'm gonna choose the worst 3-point shooter to possibly take that shot. I would have probably let Derrick Jones shoot it in the corner, or I don't even know who was in the game at the time. I would probably let Derrick Jones shoot it.
Kyrie was in the corner. Kyrie was in the corner beside Luka. So I'm not leaving him open. No. I'm forcing that double, and either I'm gonna slide over and kind of help a little bit, or he's just gonna have to get that layup. And I'm not leaving Luka out there with Rudy Gobert for that three. Like that nigga was on skates. Like bro, that's shit crazy.
That's coaching too, though, because I mean, if you're asking me, I'll be putting Rudy Gobert out there during that play. I'm going to put Rudy out there.
Yeah, Rudy wouldn't have been in the game. Because one thing about it, when you all right, so we've all played basketball. One thing you know is if there's a liability on the court, that's who you want, and you're targeting that person, and you know the other team is targeting that person.
Right.
Like we want that switch on him, and then ISO, everybody get out the way. You know that, so it's like that should have been communicated. Like, hey, Rudy, you got to sit this one out. We're gonna switch such and such in. Like that should have been communicated, but that wasn't really communicated.
Nah, it's oh man, I don't know, man. It was.
And then if you look at it, they would have won that game. Next game, Dallas would have took that game, and then Minnesota would have took game 3. So it would have been 2-1 Minnesota. Game 1 is what really fucked it up. Game 1 is what fucked it up. I'm not gonna lie. Game 1, that was it.
Game one was a gut punch to them.
Right.
But I mean, that's not too much of a shocker because I think the Mavs normally win the game 1, no matter who they playing. At least this year they have.
And I think the thing with that too is Anthony Edwards got to got to pick your battles too, man. You got to say
that about Kyrie.
He didn't say nothing crazy about Kyrie, but I think he should have just been like, "Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing against Kyrie and Luka. Like it should be a good matchup." Like him saying, "I got Kyrie," I think Kyrie took that as this nigga think he's gonna do me like he been doing these other niggas.
Put the fire on him.
I saw what this nigga just did to KD and them boys. I saw what this nigga did to Jamal Murray and Jokic and this nigga really think he finna come and do that to me. That nigga came out cooking. I'm talking about that nigga Ant was tired.
Yeah.
Like and said it after the series. He said he didn't train his body to go deep into the postseason.
I feel like that was. I feel like that was an
far.
excuse. I feel like when they went down 2-0, that was the series. That's honestly how I feel. When they went down 3-0, that was really the series. They just won that one game just for consolidation.
Yeah, they just didn't want to get
I think no, because you got to remember. I think it's true what that post interview he said, because he was getting oxygen, bro. He was like tired
Bro,
during the Jamal Murray
nigga Kyrie, that boy Kyrie was
he was
that
tired, bro. Like they was like, yo, he's exhausted. He was tired. So I'm not saying this an excuse. I'm saying like what Shaq and them also was saying, like, hey, you gotta, make a way, blah blah blah. You a champion. You want to be a champion. This is what we do. I understand that 100, but it's the point, like, you tired. You know what I mean? So but he's 22 years old. He had a good playoff run. I feel like he is one of the faces of basketball, and then basketball, this new era or the modern era, whatever they calling this stuff, but the new era coming up, it's in good hands, man. You got Anthony Edwards, you got Luka Doncic, you got people it's in good hands, bro. Like people still, the KDs and the LeBrons and the Currys, like they phasing out, and it's okay to phase out because Curry is the godfather of this modern era. Everyone plays like him. You know what I mean? Like call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? He's the godfather of this modern era. Him, Klay Thompson, all these guys that did what they're supposed to do. But I feel honestly like, yeah, he's gonna get better. It's gonna be better for him.
Oh, yeah, he gonna get better. You give him 2 years, you give him a good season of training. Yeah, that nigga gonna be. He's gonna be an MVP. Barring injury, he's gonna be an MVP for sure. There's no way he's not an MVP.
He'll be MVP, and I feel like that. I just want to know what that Wolves team is gonna do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The Denver series is what took it out of him. That was a serious 7 games.
That was a good 7.
I think you go up 2-0 and then the team come and win 3 straight on you.
That's
then you win another one, and then you got to win 2 in a row. And that's them 2 teams right there, bro. That shit wasn't no joke. Them two teams should have won a championship. Like
that should have been the Western Conference Finals, bro.
Right. That was like that's a tough second round.
Wait, let's go to the East side, the Eastern Conference. Do you feel like do you feel that Boston, because they had a cakewalk, now they're going against a hungry team, is going to be hard for them to adjust or not?
No, it's going to come out. I think this series is going to come out to that dog.
I don't like the cakewalk thing, bro. Because, I mean, you can't control who gets hurt and who gets pulled out there. They ain't went out there and intentionally tried to, like, hurt anybody in any series. That's just the way the ball fell. And plus, I would say they would have a point if they weren't good in the regular season. But Boston was, I think, Boston was number 1 seed, right? Or
number 1 seed, like 10 games more than anyone. I think there was at like a 60-game mark. The second seed was like at 50-something games. That was the Knicks.
Exactly. So
I think
they could pretty much beat anybody. Now, 7-game series, that changes a lot. That's with anybody. And I mean, I don't know. I think in this series, it's going to come down to Porzingis. If Porzingis can produce, because I think Drew Holiday is going to take either Kyrie or Luka away for 1 to 2 games.
He don't want
He's not going
Luka.
to lock up the whole series. We know
he
that.
Don't want Luka.
But you said he don't want Luka?
He don't want Luka. Luka too big for him, pause.
I don't know about that, man. I've seen Drew locked out just about the best of the best.
I mean,
it's gonna be tough though, regardless.
Yeah, I think with the East, with that number, I get what you're saying with the number 1 seed thing. And I mean, granted, if you're the number 1 seed, you want to have you're supposed to have the easiest route to the finals. That's with anything. That's with NBA. That's with college. That's what shit. When we played in the Commanders Cup, the number 1 seed, we played the weakest team. So That's what you generally want. But when they say a cakewalk, I mean, for one, the East is not good. Two, even if okay, the teams that they played first round, who they had Miami, even if they had Jimmy Butler, I feel like the Heat would have only won 2 games. Second
With the
round, who did they
Cavs,
have?
Donovan Mitchell
Donovan,
went down.
man, Donovan Mitchell, that nigga sat out on purpose, bro. I don't think that was wrong with that nigga. Like, I don't think nothing was wrong with that nigga. He knew they was gonna lose, and it won't shit. He knew it's one thing to know your team's gonna lose, and ain't shit you can do about it. Like, wasn't nothing wrong with him. He wasn't gonna change nothing about that series. And then you got the Pacers. Halliburton wasn't gonna change nothing about that series.
I
Maybe
mean,
he might have pushed it a little deeper. All right, pause.
he
He might have made it. Yeah,
he probably put 6 games, but them boys got what swept.
Boston was going to win. We knew
Oh
from the
yeah,
beginning of the playoffs, Boston was going to
to
the
the
way it was
final.
set up. So they now they don't have the type of competition that a number one seed in the West would have. That's not a
Yeah,
cakewalk.
that's true, man.
Like the East is just trash. When has the East been good? When was the last time the East has been like, I don't know, the East, like them niggas a problem. Like it's been a
Well,
while.
I say the last time the East was good was when you had the Chicago Bulls, you had the Bulls, you had
With Derrick
LeBron,
Rose,
yeah, the Bulls with
Miami
Derrick
Heat,
Rose, LeBron
Indiana
with the
Pacers,
Cavs. You had Paul Pierce and them still trying. They was at the end of
and
that
you
of that
had Paul
run.
George and them on the
You
Pacers.
had the Indiana Pacers. That's what I'm saying, bro. It wasn't the easy. It
Bro,
wasn't
that was
always
over
the
10
easy
years ago.
East, bro.
I
So
feel like
interesting fact. The Celtics are the first Eastern team, I think, to be favored in the finals since I want to say the Heat with LeBron. So how long ago has that been?
Since the Heatles,
that's a long time, bro.
that was
Yeah.
2010 ish.
To be honest,
No, 14.
the Celtics was favored against Golden State.
Yeah, they were. They were in 2022. They was because
Okay, so it might be wrong stat. I just read it a lot.
Yeah, because
But
against Golden
if
State, everybody had Boston beating Golden State. And granted, Boston was supposed to beat Golden State. They were supposed to beat. I'm not gonna lie. They were supposed to take them out of there. But
Curry had a
my
lot
boy,
to prove.
my boy put that on his back.
Curry had a lot to prove when he got there. And the biggest thing was for him to prove was that he never got a finals MVP and that every time you turn around, they always put someone in front of him. No homo, like, oh, Andre Iguodala. If it wasn't for him, they would have never won. Kevin Durant. If it wasn't for him, they would have never won. So he had a lot to prove, and that's why I say like Curry's career is not bad. Like when you look at it, bro, it's not a bad career. He did what a lot of people unanimous MVP. You know what I mean?
Curry. Listen, we can't even when we talk about Curry career, it's Curry and Magic. That's what the debate is. Curry
But
and
the
Magic.
top 2 point guards of all time.
Curry and Magic.
So wait. So time out though. But this is one thing that you have to also put in perspective. Like, what about Isaiah Thomas though, bro? Isaiah Thomas
Dope.
beat the best of the best of them, bro. He beat
That's what's
Magic.
up.
He beat Magic and he beat Bird.
Hey, man, listen, I feel everything you're saying, bro. For sure. That's good. He can get 3. But when it comes down to who's won, it's either Curry or is Magic. Like
I'm telling
that's
you, I like me when it comes down to the best point guard. When it comes down to the best point guard of all time, like I said, like who's like when we look at all right. So when we look at these lists, right? Look at these lists that these people running with, right? The best player, all Michael Jordan, 6-0. You know, LeBron James. LeBron James to me, I'm not a LeBron fan, but you have to respect what he's done. He's
100%.
beat Father Time, bro. The man is
100%.
40, bro. 40 running with them 20-year-olds, bro.
I think the only person that argue with that is Leon.
Bro, I'm
That's the only
telling you,
person.
bro.
My
I
boy
don't
ain't
think,
hearing
like I
that.
said, I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm not like, oh, I love Kobe to death, bro. Kobe's my favorite player, and this is before his accident. So people be like, yo, nah, his accident. All these Kobe fans, like, nah, bro, I know every single thing. I know the day he died, what happened, where he's from, the Italy. I know the school over here,
Okay, so
all that. But
with Isaiah Thomas, what stat are you putting over
no,
Curry?
that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm generalizing. when we say best player all time, right? Oh, okay, let's short it to where you at, the point guard list. When we talk about point guards, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like when you
That's a
talk about
subjective.
point guards, like
That's a subjective.
I'm just
exactly
talking about point guard. I'm just talking about point guards. Like
because a
I
point
ain't talking
guard
about a certain point guard, just point guards in general.
because the point guards that I grew up right, the point guards that I grew up watching was assist first point guards, Steve Nash, Jay Kidd. You know what I mean? Like these assist, assist first point guard. Then as
Correct.
time went forward, you know what I mean, it went to point guards. You know what I mean? Like them guys that scoring the ball, Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Steph Curry. So it's like when you put that in the situation, like when we talk about point guards, they got, like I said, Magic Johnson, a generational talent. That's a generational talent. Generational talent is like Magic Johnson, 6'10" point guard with vision. You're never gonna get that again. You know what I mean? LeBron, a generational talent. A guy is 6'7" built. You know what I mean? Wembanyama, a generational talent. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. But when we talk about point guards, like what are the accolades? Are we talking rings? Are we talking accomplishments? Are we talking all NBA
All
teams?
of that. You gotta talk. We talking all of that. Like if we talking all of that, it's Magic and it's Steph.
Was we
And
talk
to
about
be honest with you, what puts Magic over him, over Steph? He got 5 rings.
this stuff golf?
He won a championship. His ring, yeah, Steph got 4. He won a championship his rookie year. The thing that I argue with people is if you switch those teams, if you switch Steph and Magic with those teams, I think Steph get about. Bro, you put Steph. Let me see. The thing is with Magic, right? I'm a Magic Johnson fan. However, bro, he had the greatest center of all time.
Yep.
He had Kareem in his prime. So it's like, I mean, I like Steph ain't had what good center has Steph had? Steph had Clay, but they had to grow together. Like they had to build together. What great center has Steph had? To be honest with you, that's what Golden State fucking up at. They neglecting that center position.
No, but that's the play style
So
though.
If
so
you
we
get a
got
dominant center,
go
man,
ahead. So we
talking
got
about wide
Magic
open.
Johnson. We got Magic Johnson. We got 5-time NBA champion, 3-time NBA MVP, 3-time NBA Finals MVP, 12-time NBA All Star, 9-time NBA First All Team, and then 10,000 total career assists. Right. So that's
Yeah.
what you got for Magic Johnson, right? That's what you're saying,
Rough.
right? That's what they're saying. Then you
Go ahead,
got
hit my boy stats, man.
then you got hold on, time out, see, now they went in depth. So they got Steph Curry. He's a 4-time NBA champion, a 2-time most valuable MVP, an NBA Finals MVP, All-Star Game MVP, NBA clutch player, and yeah,
All-time
and he's a
3-point
Western
leader.
Conference MVP. But the Western Conference Finals MVP just came into play. You know what I mean?
All-time 3-point leader.
And all-time 3-point leader.
Most 3-pointers in the season, multiple years in a row. Most 3-pointers in the game.
Let me read this back. Listen.
Look, hey man, it's that's what I say. It's whatever you feel is it's whatever you feel.
Stephen Curry, also 2-time scoring champion, 10-time NBA selection, 2 gold medals.
That's why I say they neck and neck.
I see you know. Like I said, it's really like it's really like they when it comes to like the point guards, like when it comes to point guards, it's just whatever you feel. Like I said, however you feel about it.
Yeah,
It's
nah, for sure.
however you feel about it. But I got a question for y'all, right? I got a question for y'all. A real question. Who had a better career, bro? Be honest, bro. I want y'all to really be honest. Who had a better career? Kawhi Leonard. Listen now, Kawhi Leonard or Kevin Durant?
Um,
That boy thinking like,
well,
wait,
no, I know
who
the
had a
As
answer.
better
as
career?
I
far
know
as
my. Well, you want me to go? You go.
you go ahead, go first.
My personal opinion, putting me in both of these shoes,
Yeah.
the better career would be Kawhi Leonard, simply because he won those titles. Them 2 titles he won, he wasn't on super teams. He was
Okay.
with Toronto. You know, he was drafted there or whatnot. He worked himself up. He was guarding the best player. He won a championship there. And then you go to Toronto, you get traded to Toronto your first year, and you win a championship against Golden State. You know, now granted, that championship was a fluke. Niggas don't even remember that championship sometimes. That shit was a fluke. But I mean,
What
versus you
was
got
the
Kevin
fluke?
Durant. Man, come on now. Come on, man. Them, boy, them boys on Toronto was taking niggas out. Them boys low.
Nah,
Hey man,
they was
Them
hurt.
boys, them boys
You
was
just
taking
said, wait, but wait,
the
Will
boy, the
did
boy
start the
Danny Green, the boy
conversation saying,
look, the boy Danny Green took Clay out personally. Clay had 30 points in 3 quarters. He was cooking their ass.
so you
Them boys
said,
took him
so
out
you
of there.
saying Kawhi, at the end of the day, you saying Kawhi had a better career.
He had a
Your
better
opinion
career because if
than
you
Kevin
take
Durant.
Kevin Durant's 2 championships with the Warriors, he really wasn't happy with those championships because he knew is a thing of when you actually do something and you know you put in the work and you work hard for it and you win. It's like this this refreshing feeling versus something that's just easy. You with teams like you're supposed to win. Like it, he even said it didn't feel the same. Versus now you going to all these other super teams and you haven't won nothing. You keep coming up short. So if you want to talk about the better career, Kawhi Leonard. Now better player, Kevin Durant, of course. But yeah,
Nah, yeah, no, I see career wise,
career
I mean,
wise, I mean Kawhi. Them 2 championships are satisfying.
okay. What you say, Will?
I'm gonna have to go. Honestly, I'm gonna go Durant.
Durant.
I'm gonna
Nah,
go Durant. Yeah.
so,
Not because I don't think Kawhi is a great player or not, but this is more of a one-on-one. Now, I will say this, as far as like assembling a team, I would think Kawhi Leonard 10 times out of 10 over Kevin Durant. But as far as like individual being able to be the player, bro, Prime KD was unstoppable. And I don't think it would have mattered any place you put him. He just happened to end up at Golden State. Well, he didn't happen to end up at Golden State. You
I'm
know what
gonna
that
say he
fuck
didn't
did.
have to yet. He
But
knew he was going.
um
Wait, Paul. So you said you
but
taking Kawhi 10 times over Kevin Durant to assemble a team?
nah, his career.
absolutely.
You said absolute. Oh, I mean, hey, that's his
Uh,
opinion.
so you know he don't play that much, right?
That's what I say. That's why I asked that question because I want
For
to know.
for a period of time, KD didn't play that much either. Steph Curry
But
didn't play that much either.
but
Y'all can't
Kawhi
forget
don't
that.
Kawhi don't play on purpose. He play low management. Like Kawhi be missing a lot. I think it's something deeper wrong with
Okay,
Kawhi. Like as far as in injury wise, I think it's something like deeper
see,
wrong with
Jordan, I'm
him
gonna have
that
to
he
go there with you now.
go
You
ahead.
know why Kawhi don't play no more. You know why
Why?
Kawhi don't play no more.
Why?
Because as when did all the injuries start? Mr. Zaza Pachulia for y'all, you little cheating ass Warriors decided to plant that foot up on him. Everything went bad from there. Kawhi didn't have no history of injuries, none of that until that happened.
Yeah.
Hey man, he
So
didn't know what he was doing, bro.
I mean, it's one of those. It's one of
Just
it.
saying, man.
I just have a So who you
You
think?
can't go wrong with either or. I just think. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I asked because I wanted to know like what do you like those guys like okay like who you think also had a better career like honestly like at the with accolade a better career all lasting career Chris Paul or Russell
I'm gonna have to
Westbrook.
go Kawhi. Mhm.
You said who?
Chris Paul,
Um,
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
You got to go
a better
Westbrook.
career now.
this is a tough one, but
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna go with. I'm gonna go West. I'm gonna go West. I'm gonna go West.
that
See,
MVP
I mean, yeah,
for being elite as long as Chris Paul was.
Just because of the MVP. If he doesn't have that MVP, it's definitely Paul. But because of the
Yeah,
MVP and the way he got the MVP, you kind of got to say like his peak is higher than Paul's peak.
definitely. And Chris Paul been on
I,
some good teams.
he has no,
Oh,
he was.
absolutely.
He's been on some great teams actually. Um, so yeah, you got to go. You got to go Russ. But he don't got the
Russ.
type of long. He don't got the longevity that Chris Paul got. That's the only thing.
That's what I'm.
Absolutely not.
That's why I say which one. Who? So
Chris
who?
Paul's going on. Chris Paul is on his 19th season. He's going into his 20th season. This probably gonna be his last season. To be honest with you,
Yeah, this
I don't
should
see no
be
reason for him sticking around.
this should be his last season, but it might not. It
Shit.
might.
The fuck is you sticking
Yeah.
around for?
So
Westbrook don't find a jump shot. It gonna be his last season.
You see how fast Melo faded, bro?
you said who?
How fast Melo faded?
No, that's just a fucked up situation. There should be no reason why Melo ain't in the league. I don't care what nobody says.
Melo
Melo
not
better
in the
than about a
league
good
because
65% of people in the league still.
that's what I was gonna say. Was gonna get there, but now that we are here, who had a better career, Paul George or Carmelo Anthony?
Carmelo's that guy, bro. Listen,
Melo.
Carmelo is that guy.
Paul,
Niggas, bro.
but this is the thing though. To these kids coming up, Paul George is the GOAT to these kids coming up. You ask them, they're like, yeah,
Because
Paul George.
Paul George, his style, like he has his shit smooth, like you know what I mean, like the way he ball, I'm a big Paul George fan. Like niggas be hating on Paul George. I don't hate on Paul George because I feel like Paul George like that. Like, but Melo that guy, bro. Like Melo that guy.
So I know I had that. I wanted to know like who you think would be like who you think had a better like career overall because I feel like some people forget about the people that should have got those great accolades. Like who do y'all think had? I don't know. Well, Jordan, you've been watching. I know Will both of y'all been watching basketball for a minute. Who do you think had a better career, even though it was up and down somewhat?
Career
Gilbert
wise, I feel like
Arenas?
they. Oh,
Hold on. Gilbert Arenas or Steve Nash?
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash?
Yeah, I mean, shit, I'll buy it. So I don't know if y'all want to buy it.
Nah,
Nah,
Steve Nash
I
for
know
sure.
you
That's
a huge
easy.
Steve Nash fan.
Yeah, Steve Nash. That's easy.
So I mean,
A
but I
better one,
mean,
a better question would be Gilbert Arenas or Tracy McGrady.
that ain't no better question, but Grady all day.
Grady, yeah, everybody gonna go with Grady. I was
My thing
as
with
a
Gil
career
is that
wise,
like Gil's one of them phantom players, bro. Like where he's like gooder than a lot of his peers, but when you put him against like the top of the topness and during his class, like he's middle of the pack. Like, yeah,
yeah.
Gil had all those times where he was scoring 60. You know, he was doing stuff in Washington. Yeah, that's cool and whatnot. But you gotta think about who else was in the league during that time. I don't think Gil was even ever been top five at any point during his career. You could argue Tracy McGrady for maybe 1 to 2 years was top five in the league.
Wow. Ooh, wait.
To
So
be
who had a better overall career than Will? This ain't you ain't gonna like this one. Steve Nash or D Rose?
I mean,
That's
it's
one.
kind of
That's
easy.
one
Nash.
MVP apiece though.
That's easy.
I think I
Yeah,
think I think D Rose would have been a better player, But I will say, as far as who had the better career is Dash. It's hard to beat two MVPs, man.
Let me tell you something. One thing, like I
Hey, you
picked
got
Nash for that. I picked Nash. No, I picked Nash for the better career for sure. Because I mean, we didn't get to see that much of Rose, but Rose MVP season. I don't. I don't know if we saw a better one, bro. Like nigga,
I would
motherfucker.
say his MVP season is up there with Curry's unanimous one.
Yeah, for sure. Like nigga, bro, we tuned in to watch Rose. Like that shit was like, bro.
D
Niggas
Rose
used to tune
was
in, bro. You weren't even a Bulls fan, bro. He like had, bro. Do you remember the play when he had all three of the players on Miami? He trying to block his shot, and he made, bro. Them niggas was so mad, bro. Like, bro, Rose is
I
different,
like
man.
that's why I say I asked that question because it
I
was
was
that.
watching the game where he tore his ACL. Like,
Oh, wait, he fell. Yeah,
yeah,
I
I was
watched
watching
that.
that game. Like, I
Oh,
feel like he
it's
shouldn't have been in the game at that point. But I feel like he trained so hard and he played so hard that it was bound to happen.
he had the mentality to train like he was broke because he didn't want to go back there. And there was nothing wrong with that, but it's just dependent on the sport that you do. Like Floyd does it. Floyd trains like he's broke because he has to train that way to not lose. But I mean, D Rose had that mentality too. Like I don't want to ever go back to where I was at, probably. And he trained so hard.
Yeah, D
So
Rose, D Rose, that guy. All right, I got one for y'all. AI or Dwayne Wade?
everybody's gonna say D Wade because he got the rings. But me, honestly,
career,
career wise,
career D Wade impact,
career wise,
Iverson all day.
honestly, bro, you gonna hate what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna pick AI because one, he career, like his whole career in the NBA, he changed the style of way people dress. So he's influential. Two, that was the
Impact
most
too.
controversial person that fought the media. And three, the refs didn't like him, and he still would win. So I would have to pick AI.
We talk about
No,
practice,
that's
man.
okay.
Talk about that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
like,
Like
that was the truth, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like D Wade was great. The three ring, the one he got with Shaq, and then the two he got with Brown, right? He got two, he
Bro,
got three. Or was it three with Brown? He
No,
got
I think it
some
was two.
thing. The two he got with Braun and it gives him three.
No, it was three. It would have been three.
You said who? Run it
Because
back.
no, it's two because Braun got four rings. One in Cleveland and one in
no, he
Los
got
Angeles
three.
too.
Dwayne Wade got three. He
So
got one
yeah,
with Shaq and he got two with Brian when they went back
so
to
that's
back.
what I'm saying. Like those runs that he did were legendary. Great. But like what Shaq said, bro, like Allen Iverson hurt them. Shaq wanted to go perfect that finals run, that whole playoff run. They swept everyone, and Allen Iverson beat them. Bro, come on, bro. He beat the best 1-2 punch in NBA history.
Yeah.
He ain't
I think
win.
I don't
He
know,
didn't
man.
it's
win,
only
but he
That
beat
prime,
them.
that prime Dwayne Wade was bad too, now,
yeah, that was
especially in
that
the
That prime.
playoffs.
Flash. That
Nah,
nigga wasn't
like I
happy.
said, I give D Wade, but when you talk about like okay, career wise, like D Wade coming up also from Chicago, he came up, he was doing what he had to do. You know, he had trouble with his parents, whatever. He made it the way he went to Marquette. He went to Marquette, made it to the Heat. The Heat grabbed, you know, and he gradually became that guy. Like I give him all the respect in the world. Like D Wade is that guy. When it comes to the top shooting guards, that it's always gonna be now a conversation of the masses because they're like, well, D Wade's over Iverson, Iverson's over D Wade. Who knows? It's up to it's to the eye of the beholder. But me growing up the way I grew up and then looking at the whole entire career of Iverson, and it's like
Yeah.
this man fight controversy and he won, fought the refs, he won, he didn't beat, he won a game versus the greatest 1-2 punch in the world. Like I give it to him. Like yes, his accolades and the rings and all that other stuff don't amount. But man, like
Yeah.
oh
So So I'm gonna be real. I'm from Virginia, so you know I already know how I feel about Iverson and Michael Vick. It ain't shit you could tell me, bro. Like you know what I mean. That's home
I was
team,
just about to
and
say that.
yeah, that's home. It ain't really nothing niggas can say about me. It's only certain players, bro, that can really walk
I,
through the hood and nothing happen. Like they get love in the hood. You got Derrick Rose, Allen Iverson, Carmelo,
Melo,
uh,
well,
Michael Vick.
oh yeah, Mike Vick was
It ain't too
cool.
many people
I
that can
know
walk through the hood.
AI
Walk through.
Vic for sure.
Yeah, AI for sure. AI, bro. Everybody love AI. Who hate AI,
Now
bro?
Vic for sure too. People from Virginia don't take no slander about Vic at
Bro,
all.
we don't say that,
None.
bro. Bro, Vic and AI, bro, it ain't happening, bro. Niggas
Nah,
ain't hearing it.
Michael Vick
Niggas
is.
is
I said I don't know football, but I know like at a point in time, Michael Vick was like everywhere.
Vic was that
That's
guy, bro. Nigga,
like
Vic was
that's a
that guy,
general.
bro.
But that was like a great a great 2000 like a case a legendary
Bro, that was
2000 run like
you
Michael
gotta
Vick.
think, bro. You gotta think, and then you gotta think. Vic and AI was at the same time for one, and Vic being in Atlanta, that was the same time as BMF too. And Atlanta was good at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The Falcons was good at that time, bro. Like them boys they get a lot of love, bro. Like they get a lot of love. So yeah, when it comes to them, like, and even bro, you talk about impact, bro. Vic had a lot of impact on the NFL, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Like,
that's a generational talent right there too.
yeah,
Because
you look at players like Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, who else? Players that are quarterbacks, but like to run the ball, like fucking, that's from Vic, bro. Like, yeah, man.
yeah,
Pe- pe-
yeah, he was a general. I'll say that.
So to
Michael
shift
Vick,
gears,
Michael
so
Vick, but it,
all
go
right. So
ahead.
I got a couple topics for the shift gears. So now we got UFC 302.
I don't
We
watch no
got
UFC. But what's going on?
Casey. Casey, you watch it.
Yeah, I watch it, man. I got
So we
money on the
got
line tonight, man. I need Kevin
so we
Holland to
got
come through.
we got Islam Makhachev, Khabib 2.0 versus Dustin Poirier.
That's,
Who y'all got?
That's gonna be a good fight, man.
I don't know. I watch UFC, so I don't know. Who you
So
got? Who you got? Will?
I got in that fight. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like both of them. I don't think either or are bad fighters, or either or has a very like distinctive advantage versus one another. So I mean, but if I had to
I ain't gonna
go
say that.
with my gut, Poirier has a little bit more mileage on him, so I'll take his.
Yeah. For me, so I do disagree with you on that. I'm not is not in your choice as far as when you say advantage. Islam definitely has a big advantage over Poirier. As far as in that wrestling, Poirier is not good against wrestlers, bro. Poirier is known to like I'm a big UFC fan, so I watch Poirier. Poirier is one of my favorites. But when Poirier fights wrestlers, Poirier is really big on I would rather lose the round than to try to fight to get up and get out of the position. So he would lay on the ground and let you just do whatever to him, and then the bell ring and you lost that round. Or he likes to give up his back too. So if he turn around to his back, he get choked out. He has not won. When he played Khabib, he got submitted. When he fought Charles Oliveira, he got submitted. He's not good against wrestlers so that's his downfall. However, I personally I want Dustin Poirier to win because I just feel like, bro, somebody got to beat these motherfuckers, man. Somebody got to beat these Russians, bro. These niggas is too
What?
good.
Bro,
These niggas are
that's
good,
dumb.
bro.
But I
That's what
mean,
they do, bro. They train in that profession.
Man, these boys is good, bro. Like
He's from
literally,
the Middle Eastern, huh? The other guy,
he
not
from
Poirier.
he from. Nah, yeah, it's not from Russia,
Oh,
Dagestan. Them boys is good. Like, but I just think he gonna try to wrestle him, man. If he try to bang with Poirier, I think Poirier can get him. I think Poirier could get him if he try to strike with him. He got to make it a dog fight because I think Poirier gonna try to retire after this fight. Um, So yeah, I want Poirier to win, but a safe bet would be Islam for sure. A safe bet is Islam. If you want to play it safe, I would go Islam by submission. Actually, and then we got the co-main event. We got Sean Strickland versus Paulo Acosta. That one gonna be a good one.
I don't know who's gonna win that one either.
That one, I'm gonna go.
There's a lot of good fights tonight. I will
This a
say
good
that.
card. This a good card tonight. I'm gonna go Strickland. I don't think it's gonna be much wrestling. And if we going by hands, just
You
straight up
said
hands,
Strickland only?
Strickland got them hands, bro. Strickland, he beat Adesanya. Like he got hands. I think he'll
Oh,
get
he's
him.
the one that beat him?
Yeah, he the one that beat him. So I'm gonna take Sean Strickland with that one. And then the other fights, Kevin Holland gonna win that. That's an easy fight for him. That's a they just threw him a bone. Like here, you've been losing. You lost your last 2 fights. We don't want to see you fall off. You a moneymaker. You a moneymaker. So here goes somebody easy to get you a win to get you back in contention. So yeah, Kevin Holland, he's definitely gonna win that. Also tonight we got the Chinese fighter. I don't know his name. I think it's Zhang versus Deontay Wilder.
What, for UFC?
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
That's good.
boxing.
I mean, boxing, look, I don't know, man. I think Wilder probably win.
You think Wilder gonna win? Have you saw the Chinese dude fight?
Nah, I seen him train up, though.
Nah, he's actually good. I watched his last fight against Joseph Parker? I watched it.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He was actually winning that fight. The only reason he lost that fight is because he took a break. Like he started chilling. Like he felt like he had the fight in the bag. So he started chilling and he wasn't really putting out much offense towards like the 7th round and up. So it kind of gave Parker more momentum. But the first 7
First
rounds,
half of the fight?
I think he dropped him twice, actually. I think he dropped Parker twice. That motherfucker good, man. He good for sure. So I think that'd be a good fight for real.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see. I don't really. I said the only I'm looking forward to is just the Tank fight later on this month.
And also, if Deontay Wilder beats Zhang, then he fights Jared Ennis. I mean, not Jared Ennis. I'm sorry, Jared Anderson.
Oh, big baby off
Yeah.
PBC.
Right. So if he beats Zhang, it's already set up for Abu Dhabi for him to face Jared Anderson. They already got it confirmed.
That's gonna be good. I mean, well, Jared Anderson needs to get tested, so I think that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
Because they keep saying they keep getting them not good people, so we'll see.
So who would y'all take in that fight? Anderson versus Wilder?
I think Wilder. I don't know. I think it'd just be a good fight because I feel like Jared Anderson from PBC needs to start getting those big fights in. So I want to see how he'll do in a big fight. So I wouldn't pick no one. Like I would just say I would just want to see how he'll do. Because sometimes you get under those lights and it's a different story. I'm not saying that's him, but that's what happens to a lot of boxers. They get in once they start they fight when they're in the prospect mode, they start knocking people out. And then once they start getting into those real fights, their stock goes down because they're not performing the same. It's a couple of people that have done that. So it's one of those things where I would want to see that fight to see how he performs when he's under the lights, and then I'll call it like, okay, well, yeah or no. You know what I mean? Like I can't really say like, oh, Wilder win. Innocent. I just want him to get good competition under his belt.
So do y'all think that if Deontay Wilder wins tonight and then he goes on to fight Anderson, he wins against Anderson, do you think that his next fight should be against Anthony Joshua?
I don't know.
Because they just confirmed that Usyk and Fury are going to fight again in December.
Yeah, so Joshua has no one to fight right now.
Joshua's probably going to want the fighter. He's going to want the winner of that, but if Usyk wins, he already lost to Usyk, 2-3 times already? So I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah. That's when
that doesn't really make sense.
I remember that. I was like, yo,
and he only looked dominant against Ngannou because it was Ngannou. He beat the fuck out of Ngannou, but I mean, he was supposed to do that.
That yeah. I don't know.
He was supposed
Like
to
I said,
fucking do
the
that to
guy
Ngannou.
he switched from UFC because he said he was felt like he was getting robbed, and then he's taking these fights and making triple the money. So
He making more money than the
I
bosses
feel
are
like I'm
making.
not saying he who.
Ngannou.
No, he said he wasn't making that money.
No, I'm saying he's making more money in them 2 fights that he made than most of these boxers made in their career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he's saying like he switched from UFC to boxing because he was like, yo, I didn't have no. I was making money, but I'm not making the money that I feel I deserve. That's what a lot of people I keep saying about UFC. That's why, like, when Adesanya just lost his last fight, I'm like, dude, the dude fights 3 times a year. How can
Yeah.
y'all get mad at that?
Yeah. I got for Usyk and Fury, man. I hope Usyk win. I'm not. I feel like Fury cheated in one of the Wilder fights, bro.
I think Fury's at the end of his not at the end of his road to where he's like he's not really taking it as serious. And 1, 2, he's not really doing like what he is. Because remember, he got injured and got cut in his eye because he did the
Mm-hmm.
sparring without a helmet. So I feel like he's not really taking it as serious as he should.
And we're gonna be real with you, not to cut you off, but we're gonna be real with you, but that ref saved his ass, bro. Because that nigga was going out. That nigga was out of there. I don't know what made the ref stop that shit. That's crazy. I never saw no shit like that. The nigga on the ropes, he about to go down. I'm talking about he going down. The ref like, no, stop, and start counting. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's one of
Like,
it's
that's some crazy shit, bro.
it
That's
just
that.
depends.
That's that. That's that Dubai shit. That Abu
That's
Dhabi.
what I'm saying. It just
It's
depends
some
where you
funny
fight.
shit over there.
It just depends where you fight. Because
They be, yeah,
in the
yeah.
States, they're gonna want that knee or that you have to show that. If the ref sees that you are incoherent, they're gonna be like, hey, because they're not really violent as much over there as
Yeah,
we are. They're gonna be like, oh, he's
bro,
incoherent. Hey,
you got to think, bro. That's 2 fights in a row. Fury would have lost because he lost that Ngannou fight. We just
that's
gonna
what I'm
call it
saying.
what it is.
He's at
He
the
lost that
end.
Ngannou fight.
He's at the
Like, that's
end, bro.
crazy.
He's at the end of he's at the end of the road, and I feel like he's not really like all in for real, for real. But nah, shit, Brody, we gonna call it quits right here. We gonna let it go. Like I said, we just
Mhm.
talked for a little bit. We gonna get it. We gonna do this again next week. Make sure you there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hey, and that's what it is, man. We the league. We do this once a week. We stream again, man. Y'all boys be
Yeah.
easy.